As early as 9 a.m., journalists and lawyers had arrived at the appeal court premises for the judgment in the 4 appeals filed by the suspended Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Walter Onnoghen. But they had to wait for another 5 hours until the court convened at 1 p.m. with an apology from the panel led by Justice Stephen Ada. And without wasting any more time, they went straight to deliver judgment. In the first appeal, which challenged the motion ex parte which led to Justice Onnoghen's suspension, the appeal court held that the Code of Conduct Tribunal breached his right to fair hearing when it ordered his suspension based on allegations of false asset declaration. The Appellate Court said that from the records of proceedings of the tribunal, parties had joined issues only for the federal government to go behind to take an order that affected the interest of the appellant. The appeal court, however, did not make any orders. Justice Stephen Ada, who read the lead judgment, said, since the ex parte order had been spent and cannot serve any useful purpose, and judgment in the substantive matter has been delivered, the appeal is hereby struck out. Justice Ada, in another appeal filed by Justice Onnoghen on the bench warrant issued against him by the Code of Conduct Tribunal, struck out the appeal on the grounds that the records of proceedings transmitted to the court did not show that bench warrant was issued and that there was no supplementary records to establish that warrant for arrest was issued, and there is nothing in the appeal that requires the attention of the court. As such, it was struck out. In the third appeal, we challenged the CCT's decision to hear a motion challenging jurisdiction along with the main trial and deliver judgment same day. Justice Tinoade Akomolafe Wilson, who read the lead judgment, agreed with the tribunal that the new criminal law in Nigeria allows the action of the tribunal. In the fourth appeal by Justice Onnoghen on the refusal of the CCT to obey the Federal High Court and the Court of the Federal Capital Territory and the National Industrial Court, Justice Peter Ige, who read the lead judgment, held that the tribunal erred in law by disobeying the orders. He said, judgments, rulings, decisions and orders issued by court of law are sacrosanct and must be obeyed until they are set aside.
In Appeal 114, the 70C, the decision of the Code of Conduct Tribunal granting an ex parte order that led to the suspension of the appellant, Honorable Justice Onnoghen, has been held today to be something that was done through the back, that it was illegal. But unfortunately, it has come down too late.
It remains to be seen whether Justice Onnoghen will appeal, since he still has a right of appeal to the Supreme Court. Amaka Okafor, Channels Television News.